Hideo Kojima's original Death Stranding, 2019, turned package delivery into a meditation on grief and connection, and its sequel, Death Stranding 2, on the beach, arrived on June 26, 2025 with slicker mechanics, but a far messier narrative. Critics loved the expanded traversal and music system, yet many found the plot overstuffed and repetitive, noting that new characters exist primarily in cutscenes, and old ones rehash the same speeches. Metacritic. GameSpot. That uneven reception rekindled the question Kojima has pondered since 2022. Can the Death Stranding universe work better as a film than a 60-hour game? His answer was to team with A24, the champions of boutique weirdness, and hire Pig and A Quiet Place. Day One director Michael Sarnowski. The Verge. The Wrap. When limitations become superpowers. One complaint leveled at Death Stranding 2 is structural sprawl. Major reveals are backloaded, themes are repeated aloud, and optional flashbacks hide crucial context.
Polygon.
Kotaku. A feature film, inevitably 2 hours, not 20, forces ruthless compression. Side quests about time-warped apples or three-peat exposition dumps simply won't survive Final Cut. Every scene must justify its screen minutes, tightening the emotional arc Kojima sometimes buries under lore codices. A24, home of elegant oddities. Art house pedigree matters. A24 has bankrolled movies that blend grief, surrealism, and body horror. Hereditary, The Lighthouse. Tones central to Death Stranding. Their audience expects to be challenged, not spoon-fed, which dovetails with Kojima's stated goal of inspiring future creators rather than catering to gamers. Reddit. Sarnowski's quiet humanism. Sarnowski's breakout film Pig proved he can wrap high-concept premises around intimate character studies. That talent is crucial for translating Death Stranding's neon-soaked metaphysics into something human-scale. His knack for letting silence speak, evident again in A Quiet Place, Day One, could replace Kojima's infodump monologues with visual storytelling that trusts the audience. Kojima isn't copy-pasting the game. Kojima has emphasized the movie will change and evolve the world, rather than reenact Sam Bridges' quest. Reddit. That approach dodges the biggest trap of adaptations, slavish fidelity that alienates both newcomers, too dense, and fans, too familiar. It also frees Sarnowski to invent new protagonists, pare down the encyclopedia, and lean into metaphor, exactly what elevated HBO's The Last of Us and Amazon's Fallout. Why this could be a milestone. Film-friendly strength game weakness, it solves. Tight runtime, keeps focus on core theme of human connection, sequels meandering middle acts diluted urgency. Singular auteur vision, Sarnowski, steers tone DS2 juggled meta jokes, fan service, and tragedy unevenly. A24's appetite for strangeness ensures BTs and time falls stay unsettling. Not commercialized major studios might sand off the weird edges. Different cast or era avoids direct comparison with Rita's Sam straight adaptations often feel like cutscene compilations. The bar is set but also low. Recent successes, Detective Pikachu, Sonic, The Last of Us, proved games can cross media without imploding, yet most still chase crowd-pleasing safety. If A24 and Kojima deliver an arthouse apocalypse that audiences embrace, they won't just set a new high score, they'll expand the definition of what a video game movie can be. Should they fail, the experiment will still be worth studying, because it aims higher than brand maintenance. But early signals, bold studio, thoughtful director, auteur oversight, and a willingness to reinvent suggest Death Stranding has a real shot at becoming the film adaptation other developers cite when they pitch projects in 2035. Final delivery. Kojima once said he wanted players to feel the rope, not the stick. A24's film could be the rope that pulls skeptical moviegoers into gaming's most provocative sandbox and finally weaves his ideas into a narrative strand strong enough to carry their full weight. If so, the greatest video game film adaptation won't involve blue hedgehogs or retro plumbers, but a courier hauling hope across a broken world. And that feels exactly right.